Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Headbutts franchise rebuild here, known as the Co-op Rebuild League here in Super Mega Baseball 4. Last episode for our Headbutts, we had our final doubleheader of the season on the road against the Grays, where we needed one victory to clinch the division title, and we got that done in the first half of that episode, winning 7-5 in the first game. Unfortunately, in the second game, we couldn't quite match that success and ended up dropping it 6-4 to the Grays, splitting the doubleheader, but ultimately winning the season series 2-1. So we are locked into the playoffs as already prior to that episode, and we are now officially division champions, as the other teams in our division cannot catch them. However, we will not have the top seed in the playoffs, as we needed to win the rest of our games to do that, and unfortunately with that loss to the Grays last episode, we're not going to have advantage over the Sirens, who will be the top seed at 13-3. So we're just trying to finish our regular season out on a good note as the last chance to make any adjustments before the postseason hits next episode. So look out for that one. I'm actually expecting a call from the general manager here in a few moments if he wants to make any roster moves. And speak of the devil, here we go. Hello? Hello. How you doing today, sir? Yes, very successful season so far. We've already locked up division title. We're the number one seed in our bracket. We don't have home field advantage, so I know we fell just short of that, but we're going to be home on our side, and, it feels pretty good. We've built a very successful team. Any adjustments you want to make? Aha. Well, I can't say I'm terribly surprised. He did just lose his trait last episode, so it is unfortunate, but I understand it is a business. Who are we bringing in? Okay. All right. I expected an outfielder. All righty. I'll make the change. Thank you very much, sir. See you out there today. Have a good one. All right, and you heard it here, folks. That was General Manager at Scootsy16 over there on YouTube. For those of you curious, he has made the call. We are bringing in veteran Marvin Steed, the former Blowfish outfielder. He is going to be replacing Geronimo James here on the roster. As last episode, you did see James lose his contact for his right-hander trait after the doubleheader was over, and he dropped down from a B overall to a B minus. Regression's hitting him full force, whereas Steed is still sitting at an A minus level, which is where he was to begin the season. So nice to see that old age hasn't killed him yet. But he will be joining the roster here as an extra outfielder. We're probably going to plug him in the outfield somewhere. Where? We don't know. Figure it out as we go. But it's going to cost a pretty penny to bring him in. It actually costs it costs just over $8 million to bring him in. But thankfully we got money to burn, and there's only one game left in the regular season anyway. We have a nice development slush fund of $3.5 million. I'm okay with making this move now. So Steed will come in with Tier 2 Powers right-hander trait and Tier 2 Sprinter. So he is now on the roster. All right, and that's the only roster move we're going to be making here before today's episode. Let's set the lineup here for the regular season finale against the Rowzers. So this is a must-win game for the Rowzers, as they need a win to clinch a playoff berth. Thankfully for them, if they lose this game, they still have one more after the fact. So it's not like do or die, but they would like to get do done before they have a chance of dying. On the mound for them, veteran left-hander Joffrey Rockman, former Moose lefty. Owen Moe with a 4.66 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP. Solid year for him, Average ERA. WHIP is solid at 1.24. Just hasn't gotten any run support, it looks like. And for us, the veteran workhorse Sawyer Romano will be on the mound. 2-0 with a 0.59 ERA and a 1.17 WHIP. He has not lost the step. He has regressed, but he has not pitched like he's lost the step this season. Lineup for today's game. Let's see what they want to do now. Okay. So it looks like they still want to start Gare and right. Okay, I'm okay with this. But do I want to make that call? Obviously, we're starting Gallagher. He's competing for the batting title with Colin Reeves, so these two have to start. Madman's not going anywhere. Trejo is juice, so I'm not going to take him out of the lineup. He's ready to go. Pex Flex, only have Blando. He's my only shortstop, so he's not going anywhere either. The question is, do I start Gare or do I start Steed? I think either option is solid. I think Gare has the better arm, so I'll start her first. Yes, maybe. Nah, you know what? We'll sub in Steed. He'll start. He'll play left field, though. I'm going to move Gallagher to right because he has the stronger arm. Steed can stick in left with that weak arm. Thankfully, he has the wheels that he can cover ground in the outfield. The only downside is he has that weak arm, so if it's in the gap and he chases after it, it's not going to get to us very quickly. So, well, the new addition is going to bat lead off. Then it's going to be Reeves, Rocket, Gallagher, Acosta, I'm going to move Trejo up over Acosta. Trejo, then Acosta. Yes, I'll have her above Flexed. Although Flexed is a better hitter on paper, she's faster. Then Benjamin, and then we'll round it out with Romano. Lineup for the Rowzers, leading off in left field. Forrest Dapper, he is locked in. Then it's shortstop Emmett Stout, the utility player. He is also locked in. Then it's on fire first baseman Palm Ducci. Right fielder Sincere Rosario bats cleanup. Batting fifth, locked in catcher Crisp Hubbard. Batting sixth is center fielder Willie Bacon. Batting seventh, second baseman Stamp Gray. Batting eighth is third baseman Yo-Yo Yamamoto. And batting ninth is the pitcher Joffrey Rockman. Let's jump into it and have some fun here as we head out to Parque Jardineros for the regular season finale here against the Rowzers. Can we pull off another win and get to 12-4? Let's find out. All right, let's do it.
Excitement is in the air here at Parque
Jardinero. So that's how you say it, Jardinero, not Yardineros. Okay. Jardinero. Okay. I'll work on it. Dapper leading off in left field. He's got tier 1 easy target, hitting .269 with 2 homers, 4 RBIs, facing Romano. Sawyer in his 2 starts this year has won both of them. He has an 0.59 ERA and a 1.17 whip. He's only given up 1 earned run in 15 1/3 innings. I believe his first start he pitched 7. His second start he went 8 1/3. 16 hits, surrendered 2 walks, 1 solo homer, and 9 strikeouts. His batting average against is .276 on the year. Kick off the game with a fastball at the letters. That is blasted deep to center field by Dapper. Trejo on the run, leaping, but it's well out of his reach into the batter's eye. As we're going to start getting rowdy here at Parque Jardinero. As far as Dapper drops a leadoff bomb on the first pitch of the game. It's 1-0. Rowzers. Third of the year for Dapper. Utility player Emmett Stout up next. He's a former dive bomber, for those curious. Locked in, hitting 176 with 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Another heater. This one is fouled off, as it looks like the Rowzers are jumping on early pitches or just the fastball in general. Curveball down. That is ripped foul, out of play. No, they're just jumping on early pitches. Okay. Sliding down the way. Chased it out of the zone. He gone. First punch out for Romano. There you go. That's a nice answer. Next up, first baseman Palm Ducci. He's on fire. Tier 3 sign stealer. He is Tier 2 base jogger as well. Batting .294 with 3 homers. 10 RBIs on the year. He's currently feeling it. Change it down and in. That's inside. 1-0. Curveball down. That's low. 2-0. Wasn't down the way. Blew it by him on the heater. 2-1. He was looking off speed. Slided down and in. Dribbled back up the middle. Slow roller. Benjamin will get to it up the middle, but he'll have no play as Ducci has an infield knock. Wise decision to hold that one. Next up, right fielder Sincere Rosario. He's batting cleanup today for the Rowzers, hitting .320 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs on the year. Not a lot of power output for Rosario, but solid numbers, especially starting the year as a free agent. First pitch curveball away is ripped foul and out of play. 0-1. Away. Chased it, strike 2 as he went out of the zone for it. Tier 2 tough out activates out for Rosario. Change it down and in. Can I help you, Sincere? No, you're just looking. Take your window shot and butt elsewhere. He gone. Second punch out for Romano, and here's catcher Crisp Hubbard. He is locked in. Stimulator will not activate potentially until later in the game, but it is at Tier 3 for those curious. Hubbard hitting .333 with 1 home run, 8 RBIs on the year. Slider up and in, popped him up behind the bag at first in foul territory. Reeves is on the run. He'll get there to end the inning. Nice range. But a leadoff home run from Forrest Dapper on the first pitch of the game makes a statement here for the Rowzers, as they are not going to go quietly. Bottom 1, Steed, Reeves, and Rocket coming up. They're playing for their playoff lives. Every pitch matters to them. Leading off for us is the new man, Marvin Steed, who was only batting .170 on the year with 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Did not have himself a good season to this point. Don't know who he was with prior. I can check that after the game, but he played almost every game. Through 14 games, he only had 9 hits, less than a hit a game. Yikes. These are some bad numbers, kid. No wonder he got dropped. Bless me, damn. Apologies. And he's 0 for 3 on stolen base attempts this year. Wow. Oof. Yeesh, Marvin. You're supposed to be fast, bro. Facing veteran left-hander Joffrey Rockman. Rockman on the year has a record of 0-1. He has a 4.66 ERA, 1.24 whip, 5 runs given up in 2 starts, 9 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, and batting average against 250. Not a big sample size for Rockman, but he's done all right, I suppose. Not bad for a mid-season signing. Heater down and away, 1-0, that missed. So he was signed about a quarter of the way through the regular season. Heater away, that's a strike, 1-1 as Steed evens the count here. Change of pulled foul, out of play by Steed, 1-2. Looking to make contact here, get on base. Heater down, 1 hopper to short, picked by Stout. It was hit right at him, so Sprinter will be negligible. It's a ground out. 1 down for the Baba Yaga, Colin Reeves. He's locked in, competing for the batting title with teammate Nicholas Gallagher. Hitting with Tier 3 bad ball hitter, hitting .522, 5 homers on the year, 19 RBIs for Reeves. And the switch hitter will bat right-handed to start the day, as that's in there for a called strike, activating Tier 2 Little Hack. Slider up and in, that is rocketed to center field on the line, but right at Willie Bacon, 2 down. Base is empty for the Madman. Madden Rocket at third base today, hitting with Tier 2 contact was left-hander, Tier 2 high pitch as well. Hitting .409, 4 homers, 16 RBIs on the year. Going to look to jump on one from Rockman. Heater up and in, rope to left field. That is a base hit past the diving shortstop. Stout gave it a good old college try, but it was just out of his reach. Little 2-out single keeps the inning alive for shameless Nicholas Gallagher, who currently is leading the batting title at .574. He also leads the team in home runs with 10 and with 27 RBIs, so he right now is the team Triple Crown winner, and I would hazard a guess he's very close to being the regular season Triple Crown winner. Got to hold on to that 50-point batting average lead, though. Coming into today, he was beating Reeves by 52 points, as Reeves is batting .522. That's inside on the first one. Next one's also inside from Rockman, as he doesn't want to tempt Tier 3 bad ball hitter. 2-0 count here for Gallagher. Heater down and in, lined into center field, inside out that ball, and that is in there for a hit. Fortunately, it's right at Bacon, so it's only a single. 2 on, 2 down now for the juice center fielder. Young Axe Trejo will get the start today. Tier 1 easy target active. He's hitting .222 with no homers, no RBIs. He also has Tier 3 sign stealer, so he has a 20% chance of being told what pitch is coming. And he's got the off-speed cue. Slider is low. Ball 1. Heater up and away outside. It's 2-0. Fastball coming. That is roped by Trejo, but he's out in front of it. That's ripped out of play. 2-1. Heater down the way, hitting the hole to short. Diving is Stout to make the stop. Deep in the hole. He has to throw to first. Not in time as Trejo's juiced. It's an infield single. Base is loaded now for Acosta. 2 down in the inning. Nowhere to put her. Tier 2 inside pitch. Tier 2 bunter active. .383 average. 7 RBIs on the year for Acosta. No home runs, though, but home run is not part of her game. She does not hit for power. She's looking to jam one the other way, probably, or just to pull one. Heater down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Rockman challenged her. Change it down. That's 1 hop to short. Right at Stout, though. He'll throw to first, and that's going to end the inning as we leave him loaded. Top 2, it's 1-0 Rowzers. Bacon, Gray, and Yamamoto coming up. Good pitching there by Rockman. Did not break. He bent, but he didn't break. Willie Bacon leading off in center, hitting .204, 9 RBIs on the year with Tier 2 outside pitch. Former Platypi outfielder. First pitch curveball down in the way is pulled foul and out of play. 0-1. Change up and in. Inside from Romano. 1-1. Down and indoors. That was way by Bacon. He was not ready for that one. 1-2. Slide down the way. In the dirt. Good pick there behind the plate. 2-2. Up and in. Checked high. 3-2. Full count offering from Romano. Curveball inside is fouled back. Over the screen. Count full. Change it down the way. Chased it. Strike 3 out of the zone. He wanted the outside pitch, but he couldn't reach it. Third punch out for Romano. Stamp Gray up next. Second baseman with Tier 2 inside pitch. Hitting .239 with 1 homer, 2 RBIs. Heater down in the way outside. 1-0. Down the way, rocked up the third base line. Backhanded by Madman. He'll throw to first. 2 down. And that'll bring up third baseman Yo-Yo Yamamoto, former Jacks player. .240 average on the year, 5 RBIs. No home runs, though, for Yo-Yo. Working up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Out of the zone. 1-1. Forcing him up and in. Fold him as he's way late inside. Got a sword there. 1-2. Slider down and in. That is roped foul. Out of play. Count remains 1-2. Change it down in the way. Can I help you, yo-yo? No, you're just looking. Take your window shopping, but elsewhere as Romano paints the corner. Fourth punch out of the day for Sawyer, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom two, it's the bottom of our lineup. Flex, Benjamin, and Romano. Bex Flex leads off at catcher today, hitting .310, 6 RBIs on the year, no homers. Sign stealer activated there. Change up in there at the letters, 0-1. Checked high on the heater, good hold, 1-1. Here, but in line to center field. That's a base hit for Flex as he got one he could handle. He'll lead off the inning with a knock. Lando Benjamin up next. Shortstop hitting .218 with 5 RBIs. Tier 3 stealer. Base running trait. Tier 2 cannon on defensive trait. Heater away outside to Lando. 1-0. Heater up. That's a strike. 1-1. It's been a struggle for Lando this year. Offense has not really come to him, though he has driven in a few runs. Barely hitting above the Mendoza line, and, well, he doesn't hit for power, so. Heater low, 2-1. He's only here because he's the only shortstop I got, and he's great defensively. Heater down and in. That is hit to center right at Willie Bacon for the first out. Next up is going to be the pitcher, Romano, in a bunting situation. Sawyer hitting 2 for 7 on the year, and they are playing the bunt. We're showing bunt. There it goes. Bunt drop down on the first base side. That's a nice bunt from Romano. Hubbard has to take the out at first. 2 down as the sacrifice works. That'll flip it back to Steed, who's 0 for 1. Marvin flew out his first time up. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Slider away. That misses this time off the edge, 1-1. Change it down in the way. Pulled as he was looking heater. One hopper to Ducci, and that's going to end the inning as he takes it himself. Top 3, Rockman, Dapper, and Stout coming up. Here's Rockman, pitcher hitting .333 on the year. Going to lead off the inning, so no bunting. Slider in, ball 1. Forcing him up and away. Sat on, taken outside, 2-0. Change it middle in. Grounder to second, right at Acosta, who charges. Throw to first, 1 down. Next up, Dapper, as he led off the game with a home run on the first pitch he saw. He is locked in still. Easy target active. Curveball up, high, 1-0. Change it down, low again, 2-0. Forcing him up and in. Ball 3, inside, 3-0. Forcing me down the way. That's a strike at the knees, 3-1. Slider up and away. Dapper pops it foul behind the plate. Out of play. Full count. Forcing me down and in. Can I help you, Forrest? No, you're just looking. Take your window shopping, but elsewhere as they got him on the check swing at the knees. It fooled him badly. 5th punch out for Romano today. 2 down for Stout. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first at bat. Curveball away in the first one. Rock to right center field. Trejo on the run. Lays out and makes a nice diving catch as he's juiced and feeling it. Nice play, Axe. 1-2-3 inning for the Rowzers. Bottom 3, Reeves, Rocket, and Gallagher. Heart of the lineup coming up. That's what we love to see out there, young buck. Keep patrolling. Reeves up next. Bobby Yaga 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center his first at bat. Change it down and in off the plate. 1-0. High heater taken 2-0, so no little hack this at bat for Reeves. Change it down and then pulled foul off the top. 2-1. Heater up and away, fouled it off. Count full, 2-2. Change it middle in, broke the left field over the diving Stout's glove again, just out of his reach. Lead off single here for the Baba Yaga. And here's Rocket. Madman 1 for 1 with a single. Heater away, outside, 1-0. There he goes. Heater up and in. That is a ball. Throw down to second. Not in time as Reeves steals second. 6th of the year for Colin to lead the team. He is 6 for 7. He was in a 3-way tie with, I believe, Gallagher and Howell. Yes, each have 5 steals coming into this one. 2-0 count to the Madman. Looking for a high one. He got a high one. He lined it hard to right, but jammed it right to Rosario for the first out. That's going to bring up the shameless Nicholas Gallagher, 1-for-1 with a single. He's also on fire still. Slider well inside, 1-0. Slider down and then turned on by Gallagher, driven deep to the left center gap. The fielder's chasing after it, but it's going to get out of here because you mess with the Ram, you get the horns. Home run for shameless Nicholas Gallagher, and even 420 to the deep left center gap. Team leading 11th home run of the year and 29th RBI of the season. Shameless has done it again. Now to set up Trejo. Bases empty, 1 out, 1-for-1 with a single. And Rockman now 10 says with Headbutts have their first lead of the day. It's 2-1. Change up well inside from Rockman, 1-0. Heater up, that's lined up the middle. Another hit for Trejo. He's 2 for 2. And he's got good wheels now that he's juiced, so look out now. Here's a Costa for 1. Grounded out with the bases loaded their first at bat. Slider inside, strike called, 0-1. Pitch out, they're worried, 1-1. Heat up away, that's a strike, 1-2. Heat up away, swung through it, strike 3. We're looking inside, and Rockman wanted no part of it. His first punch out, 2 down for Flexed, 1-for-1 with a single. Runner goes. Heater inside, that's a strike. Throw down to second in the dirt, not in time. Trejo steals second. Trejo's first steal of the year, he's 1-for-1. 0-1 count to Flexed. Slider misses outside, 1-1. Heater down and away, fouled it off late, 1-2. Chased that one. Slider down and then hit up the middle. That's going to sneak its way into center field. Trejo rounds third with his good wheels, and he will score as the throw comes to second. RBI knock for Flexed. It's 3-1 Headbutts. Benjamin up next. He's 0-for-1 in tenths. Again. Flew out the center his first at bat. Heater low, 1-0. Heater up, dumped into center field. That's going to drop for a base hit as he pokes it through the hole. 2 on, 2 down. Inning continues for the pitcher. Here comes Romano, who sacrificed his first time up. He's locked in now, so we'll see what he can do. Out in front of the changeup, 0-1. Easy, Sawyer. Jesus. Calm yourself. 0-1. Slider in there, 0-2. Damn. Heater up and away, swung through it, strike 3. Romano gave it a good old whiff, but wasn't ready. Second punch out for Rockman. That ends the inning, but we get the lead on a 2-run bomb from Gallagher and then an RBI single from Flexed. 3-1 to the 4th. Ducci, Rosario, and Hubbard. Hard to line up for the Rowzers. There's Ducci, 1-for-1 with an infield single his first time up. Still on fire. Forcing her inside, that's a strike. 0-1. Change-up coming. Change-up fouled off, 0-2. Slider from away, fouled off, 0-2. Are you already on 5 today, Romano? I gotta make sure. Yeah, he's on 5 strikeouts already. 0-2 pitch. Ball down in the way. Sky, deep left center field. Steed tracking it, running after it. He will get there in the gap for the first out. Still got the wheels. 1 down for Rosario, 0-for-1. Slider down in the way. Out of the zone, 1-0. Curveball middle in. Foul back, 1-1. Forcing it down and in. Well inside, 2-1. Change it down the way. Rosario hits it through the legs of Romano into center. That's a 1-out knock. Next up going to be Hubbard. Catcher's locked in, 0-for-1 with a ground out. Get up and way high, 1-0. Change it down and in. Pulled foul, 1-1. Slide up and in. Foul back, 1-2. Forcing it down and away. Low, 2-2. We're down and in. Checked inside and low, 3-2. Push him up away. Line softly right at Benjamin for the second out. Runner holds it first. Now to bring up Willie Bacon, who's 10, so for 1 with a strikeout. Slider up and in on the first one. That's a strike. 0-1. We're down and in. Inside. 1-1. Change it middle in. Line to left center field, sinking quickly. Trejo on the run. Gets there for the third out. Nice range, Axe. Bottom four, it's still 3-1. Steed, Reeves, and Rocket coming up. Steed up, he's 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out twice, and that's going to do it for Joffrey Rockman, and his former Moose teammate Charlie Best will relieve him here as they try to stay in the game here, only down 2. Left-hander comes in with Tier 2 elite curveball, pitching at about 75% stamina, 3.80 ERA, 112 whip, 13 strikeouts. And subbing in on the double switch is going to be Ralph Blue, as the utility player will take over in center for Willie Bacon, meaning the pitcher will not have to bat next inning as he was due up third. Best in, here we go. First pitch curve is his best one. It's in there at the letters, 0-1. Throw down, hit up the middle. Steed was ready. It's a base hit up the middle out of the diving reach of Gray. Lead off knock for Steed, his first hit. He's 1 for 3. Here's Reeves, 1 for 2 with a single. Ball up and away. Strike call, the favorable call for Best, 0-1. There it goes. Heated down and in, swung through it late. Throw airmailed into center field, and Steed's going to go around second. He'll dig for third. Blue's throw is late. So that's an E2 and a stolen base for Steed, his first of the season. He's 1 for 4, and he moves up to third on the error. So 0-2 count to Reeves. Heater up, chase line hard, but right at Ducci for the first out. Next up, Rocket, 1 for 2 with a single. Lined out to right last time up. Infield in. Swift throw a changeup away, 0-1. Curve up and in, pulled foul, 0-2. Curve up and in, that's poked to left field. That is going to drop in for a base hit as Dapper was playing deep. RBI single for the Madman. It's 4-1. Headbutts as Rocket brings home another one. Here comes Gallagher, who kicked off the scoring last inning with a 2-run homer. On fire with the Tier 3 bad ball hitter. Heat up and in, that's a strike, 0-1. Go down, rope foul, 0-2, activating tough out now. Heater up, rock to right center field. That was a hanger, and that's going to be punished. Into the gap, it goes rolling to the deep corner. They just got to it. Rounding second, Gallagher. He's digging for third. He'll trot into third with an RBI triple. It's 5-1 Headbutts. Let's go. Gallagher now is a double shy of the cycle, and it's only the 4th inning. Here's Trejo, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And infield in again here for the Rowzers. Change up, rope foul. Look out, guys. 0-1. Trejo, easy. Other direction, please. Ball away on the edge. 0-2. Heater way, popped up. Shallow left field. That's a tough play. They were playing in, and Stout with the diving play is going to double off the runner at third. As we were sure he wasn't going to get to that one, but Stout showed off the glove. Still, RBI triple, RBI single. It is 5-1, Headbutts to the 5th. Gray, Yamamoto, and Blue coming up. Gray 0 for 1 today. He's currently tense. We're up and away from Romano. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down in the way. Chopper to second. Cost the charges. She'll take it herself to first. 1 down on the throw. Next up is Yamamoto, 0 for 1 and tense. Ball down. Check low, 1-0. Yamamoto got caught looking last at bat. Heat up in, that's a strike, 1-1. Change him away. That's hard hit up the middle, base hit into center field as Yamamoto gets one back. His first hit of the day. He's 1 for 2, and back to neutral he goes. Now up the 9-hitter, utility player Ralph Blue, who double switched in to play center field last inning. Tier 3 RBI 0, not active as the runner's not in scoring position. He also will have Tier 2 Little Hack when he falls behind in the count. Batting .300 on the year with 3 RBIs. First pitch, heater up and away. Strike called, 0-1. Come down the way. Low, 1-1. Slider down and in. Chased, fouled back, 1-2. Little Hack active again. Heater up and in, checked high, 2-2. Change it down in the way. Pulled foul, out of play. Count remains at 2-2. Slider up and away. Chased, then fouled off, 2-2. Working me down. Fouled off, 2-2. Good battle here from Blue. Come down the way. Can I help you, Ralphie? No, you're just looking. Take your window shot and butt elsewhere. Another punch out for Romano, his 6th. 2 down for Dapper. 1 for 2 with the home run. Change him up and in on the first one. High, 1-0. Down, hard up the middle, base hit. Dapper's second hit of the game. He's 2 for 3. Inning continues here with 2 outs for the Rowzers in the 5th. That brings up Stout, who's 0 for 2, but locked in. Throw down on the way. Low and outside, 1-0. Down and in. Stout takes a strike at the knees, 1-1. Nice diving play from Stout last inning, ended the threat. Changed down the way, fouled back, 1-2 as he went after it. Slider up and in. That's hit deep to right center field. Trejo's got a long run forward, but it's going to get over his head as it one hops to the fence. Gets it in quickly, 1 run around. Here's the second runner as well. Relay throw from Acosta, not in time. It's a 2-run double, and that makes it 5-3 as they're back within striking distance. Here's Ducci, 1 for 2 with a single. Romano no longer locked in either. Heater up and in. He was ready for the heater, but checked his swing. 0-1. He thought it was high. It was not. Change it down the way. Pulled foul, out of play. It's 0-2. Slider down and in. Inside, 1-2. Throw down the way. He got the notification for it and took it low. 2-2. Fastball up and away. He's ready. Fouled it back. 2-2. Slider up and in. Checked 3-2 and missed inside. Change it down the way. Chased it, strike 3. He whiffed out of the zone. 7th punch out for Romano as he gets out of it. But he gives up a 2-run double there as the Rowzers cut the lead in half. It's 5-3. Bottom 5, Acosta, Flexton, Benjamin coming up. Nice piece of 2-out hitting there from Stout. Acosta up 0 for 2 today. And that'll do it for Charlie Best. He only pitches an inning, giving up a few runs. Out of the bullpen, left-hander Gasser Morris, who's on fire, the former Sandcats arm. 154 ERA, 090 whip, 29 strikeouts on the year. He also has Tier 3 specialist against lefties. Stamina a little bit lower than Best was coming in, so about 66%. We'll see how long they get out of him. Costa, thankfully, is right-handed. Cutter down and away, off the edge, 1-0. Change away, pulled, off the end of the bat to third. Yamamoto throws across, 1 down. Costa 0 for 3. Here's Flex, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Run driven in, but he's facing Tier 3 specialists, so yikes. Heater middle in, that's a strike from Morris. Slider misses well out of the zone. We were ready for it, 1-1. Heater down, whiffed through it, 1-2 as we chased it. Cut up and in, popped him up as Flex got to it, but he chased it above the letters. Pop-up caught by Gray behind the second base bag. 2 down here for Benjamin. 1 for 2 with a single, and specialist active against him as well. Heater up and in, late swing, 0-1. Cutter up, hit up the middle. That is a base hit past the diving glove of Gray as Benjamin gets the job done. His second hit of the day. He's 2 for 3. That'll bring up Romano, who's 0 for 1. He doesn't have to lead off next inning. Struck out last at bat. Changed away, 1-0. Runner goes. Steeler activated. Cutter at the letters. Throw down. Not in time. Tier 3 Steeler got it again. 6th stolen base of the year for Benjamin as he's in scoring position. 1-1 count to Romano. Change up. Line to short, but right at Stout to end the inning, unfortunately. Top 6, it's 5-3. Rosario, Hubbard, and Morris coming up, and we're going to see if Romano can get that quality start. Here's Rosario, 1 for 2 with a single today. Down the way, outside, 1-0. Go down. That's roped foul, out of play, 1-1. Slider away. Line softly up the middle to right center. That's down for a hit. Trejo gets it in quickly as the leadoff man reaches for the Rowzers. Next up, Hubbard. Catcher 0 for 2. He's now tense after making an error in the field. He started the day locked in. Down the way, that's a strike, 0-1. Slider down and then bunt shown and pulled back by Hubbard, 1-1. Try what you can if you ain't having a good day. Change it down and then checked inside low, 2-1. Forcing him up and away, chased it late, 2-2. Ball down and in, hit and hold a second. Acosta dives and cuts it off. No play at second. We'll take the out at first on the fielder's choice. Great play, Gabrielle. Next up, Morris, who's locked in. Pinch hitting for him, though. Cashton Namskal, the former Thumper. Tier 1 RBI hero. 256 average, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. I believe he also used to play for the Bird Lizards at one point, if I remember correctly. First pitch curveball down and in from Romano, taken low, 1-0. Forcing it down and in, checked inside, 2-0. Slider down, grounder to second. Acosta to her left cuts it off, throw to first, 2 down. Advancing to third on the play, though, is Rosario. Gray due up. He's got to bring him in. He's 0 for 2 and tenths. Slider up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Romano over 90 pitches. Now this will be his last batter. Heater down the way is a strike. 0-2. Change up and away. Pulled off the end of the bat to third. One hopper. Rocket charges. Makes the play. Throw to first in time to end the inning as we get out of the jam. Nice pitch in there, Romano. You get your quality start. He's through 6. Right-hander Burt Berger out of the pen. Former Moon Stars reliever. 169 ERA. 131 whip. 3 strikeouts. Has Tier 3 reverse splits as well, which is going to suck. Bottom 6. Steed, Reeves, and Rocket coming up. And unfortunately for us, Steed is left-handed. Reeves is a switch hitter. Rocket, I believe, is right-handed. Here's Steed, 1 for 3 with a single. Power versus right-hander active at Tier 2, but he's facing Tier 3 reverse splits. See what we can do. Come on, Marvin. Change it down and in. Strike called 0-1. Steed did single last at bat. His first hit as a headbutt. Heater away, chased 0-2. Just missed it. Chased it even further out of the zone. A punch out for Bergerer, 1 down. Reeves up next. Bobby Yeager 1 for 3 with a single. Dabble hitter active at Tier 3. Heater up and in high, 1-0. Chased up and in on the heater, but lined right at Gray. 2 down. Here's the Madman. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and RBI for the Rocket. Curveball up and in, hits the edge. What a pitch. 0-1. Inside heater, 1-1. Heater up, line to second, right at Gray. 1-2-3 inning for Bergerer. Top 7, it's 5-3. Yamamoto, Blue, and Dapper coming up. Romano done after 6 quality innings, giving up 7 hits with no walks, no home runs, 3 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, though. Solid quality start. I'll take it, Sawyer. Got 7, 8, 9, and 1 due up here for the Rowzers as we're going to go to the bench. Go to the bullpen. Now, I am going to hand it over here to... I'm going to hand it over to Neville Roth, the long reliever, I think. Yeah, maybe we can get 2 innings out of him. Roth, you're getting in here. Neville Roth, 1-0 with a 1 ERA and a 0.44 whip. 1 run given up in 5 appearances. 2 saves on the year with 9 innings pitched, which is second most out of the bullpen behind Benitez. Actually, third out of the bullpen. He's behind Benitez and Ratherswell. 4 hits given up, 8 strikeouts. Batting average against 129 for Roth. Heater down and in. That's a strike, 0-1. He was our bullpen ace for most of the year. Now we've signed Julio Hooper, so he doesn't have to close games. Curveball down on the way low, 1-1. We can use him as an actual stopper. Slider inside, misses, 2-1. Two-seamer middle in. That's hit up the middle on the jam shot past the diving Acosta. It's a base hit. Lead-off single for Yamamoto, his second hit of the day. He's 2 for 3, as that brings up the 9-hitter Blue. He's 0 for 1.
Number 65, Ralph Blue.
Two-seamer up and away. High, 1-0. Down the way, foul back into the screen, 1-1. Well down and in. Chase, dribbler to second, charging Acosta, flip to second, 1. Benjamin to first, cannon arm got him. Double play, you love to see it, as it's the first one we've turned today. 2 down, bases empty for Dapper, who has 2 hits today. He's singled last at bat. He's also led off the game with a home run. First pitch, curveball down and in. Low ball 1. Slider away, ripped foul, late on it, 1-1. Down the way, fouled off again, 1-2, chased it. Two-seamer up and in. Lined into center field, he timed it up and dropped it in the bucket. Third hit today for Dapper, he's 3 for 4. Inning continues with 2 outs in the 7th for Stout. RBI 2-run double last time up, he's 1 for 3 today, and now he's on fire. He's also made a nice diving play in the field. Two-seamer away from Roth, outside, 1-0. Two-seamer down the way, chop foul, 1-1. Well down and in. Turned on and belted by Stout, but that's going to get out of play a little early, 1-2. Line it down in the way, line to first, right at Reeves, holding the runner. That ends the inning. Bottom 7, it's 5-3. Gallagher, Trejo, and Acosta coming up. Here's shameless Nicholas Gallagher. He is a double shy of the cycle with a 2-run homer, an RBI triple, and a single. Facing the righty Bergerer. Change it down and in, misses, 1-0. Ball check down and in, good take, 2-0. Changeup hung right in the middle of the zone, but it's lined right to Dapper on a hop, so it's going to be a single, unfortunately. Leadoff man on for Trejo, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. He is juiced, but he's facing reverse split, so that takes away his juice status, basically, offensively. Oh, did he get stimulated? Oh, Hubbard got stimulated. Damn. All right, well, that's going to make it interesting behind the plate. Heater down, late on the heater, 0-1. Heater middle in, jammed by Trejo on the sky ball to left field as it's going to hang up out there for Dapper. 1 down. Here's Acosta for 3 today. Curveball down and in, inside, 1-0. Heater way, chase, Nubber up the first base line. Ducci bare hands, has to take the out at first as Gallagher's too quick. 2 down, and here's Flex, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI, trying to bring home Gallagher. Curveball down, taken low, 1-0. Change down, pulled foul out of play, 1-1. Change up and away, hard grounder to second, right at Gray on the backhand, throw to first, that ends the inning. Top 8 we go, it's 5-3. Ducci, Rosario, and Hubbard coming up. Here's Ducci, 1 for 3 with a single, locked in today, facing Roth. Go down and then chop foul, 0-1. Pitchers due up 4th this inning. He was ready for the heater on sign stealer, that's dumped into right field for a hit. Gallagher's throw in quick, but not in time. Ducci's second hit today. Here's Rosario, 2 for 3 with 2 singles, and good wheels at first. Ball away, out of the zone, 1-0. Up and in. Rosario lines it to right center over the leaping glove of Acosta, and that's in the deep gap to right center field. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Trejo gets to it and gets it in quickly, but it's going to be an RBI triple for Rosario. It is a 5-4 game, and the tying run is 90 feet away for the Rowzers. Here's Hubbard, 0 for 3 intense, infield coming in. And Hubbard rolled tier 3 stimulated. You're down in the way, that's low, 1-0. Go down and then sat on, dumped to right field, but hanging up for Gallagher for the first out, and it's too shallow to test the arm of Gallagher. Here's Berger, pinch hitting for him. Imogen Bartlett, pinch perfect active at tier 2 as well for the catcher. Hitting 172. Infield is still in. Two-seamer inside. That is pulled out of play on the left side. She was ready. 0-1. Forcing me down the way. It's a suicide squeeze bunt. Reeves charges in. He has no play at home. He'll flip to Acosta for the second out. We're tied at 5. Roth is tense. Good little small ball there from the Rowzers. Gray up next, tense, 0 for 3 today. Facing it now, tense, Roth. Two-seamer away, hits the edge, 0-1. Sliding down in the way, low, 1-1. Ball up and away. That's foul back, 1-2. Forcing me down in the way. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. First punch out for Roth, that ends the inning, but he gives up the lead as the Rowzers rally. Long reliever Rufus Zumar out of the pen, former Platypi reliever / starter. 6.75 ERA, 188 whip, 2 strikeouts. He is full stamina too. Tier 2 crossed up though, could be a problem. Bottom 8, it's Benjamin, the pitcher slot, and Steed coming up. Here's Benjamin, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles as he'll face the righty Zumar. Slider in there, 0-1. Peter down, line up the middle, base hit over the diving glove of Gray into the gap, and Benjamin's no slouch. He can fly. Well, sort of. Blue tracks after it and gets it in, but it's a leadoff double for Benjamin, his 3rd hit of the day, as he's got put back-to-back 3-hit games on the table. And Roth due up next. We go pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench, we're going to sub in here. Camilla Gare, right fielder, hitting .385 with 1 solo homer on the season. Zumar checks the runner, fires home. Heater misses below the knees, 1-0. Slider in there this time at the knees, 1-1. He found the level he needed. Curveball down is popped up by Gare. She was out in front of it. Skyball shallow left. Calling for it is Stout. He'll put it away for the first out. Steed up next, 1 for 4 with a single, facing the right-hander, so he'll have tier 2 powers righty active. And no reverse splits to deal with it either. Heater down, low from Zumar, 1-0. Curveball hits the outside edge. Favorable call, 1-1. Checked on the slider, good hit, 1-2. Fork ball down, grounded in the hole to third. Diving is Yamamoto to smother it. He has the throw to first. Gets Steed with sprinter. Great play from Yamamoto. 2 down and down to the Baba Yaga, looking to bring him home. Tier 3 Babble hitter active. Colin is 1 for 4. Curveball drops low from Zumar. 1-0. Heater up, chase, but held and lined into the left center gap as that was a hanger for Reeves. He was ready as he went after the elevated heater. He'll walk into second with an RBI double. We take the lead 6-5. 20th RBI on the year for Reeves. Madman up next, 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI, looking to add on. High pitch active. Slider drops in at the high edge, 0-1. Heater up, lined at the middle, past the diving glove of Gray into center field. Rounding third is going to be Reeves. Throw home. Not in time. It's an RBI double for the Madman as he sneaks into second on the slide. 7-5, and here comes Gallagher. Shameless is 4 for 4, 2 singles, a triple, a homer, and 3 runs driven in. He's hit an even 30 RBIs on the season, looking for the cycle. Can he also, if he does get it, he will hit 600 batting average on the season. Can he do it? Heater inside, 1-0. I think he'd be my first player ever to hit over 600, I think. Hit 600 or higher, I should say. Curveball drops low, 2-0 from Zumar. Curveball low, 3-0. Dude, if it's in there, Gallagher, you got a green light. Ball 4, he walked him. God damn it. Come on, Zumar, you pansy. First and second for Trejo. 2 for 4 day with 2 singles. Heater up, smoked up the middle, grounder through for a base hit. Madman around third. Here comes the throw from Blue. Not in time. RBI double for Trejo. It's 8-5. Headbutts. Here comes Acosta for 4. Ball away. Ball 1. Slider low. 2-0. Heater up and away. Late swing. 2-1. Heater down, dumped into center field, shallow. That's going to get down for a hit, and she's going to drive home both runners as they can fly. Trejo follows Gallagher home. It's 10-5. Headbutts, 2-run single for Acosta. We've scored 5 in the inning. Here's Flex, 2 for 4 with 2 singles and a run driven in. Heater up, popped him up as it's going to hang up there. Shallow center, stout under it. He'll put it away to end the inning. But a 5-run outburst from the Headbutts gives us a lead as we head to the top of the 9th. We're going to slam the door. Gare, I'm going to sub you in for... I think I'll sub you in for Steed. Yeah, I'll sub you in for Steed. You're a better defender than he is. So we're going to go to the closer, Julio Hooper. He hasn't pitched yet for us this year, so I want to see what we got in him. So we'll throw him out there. But Steed's going to exit. We're going to put Gare in right field, and we're going to move Gallagher back to his natural position of left field. All right, but Julio Hooper, the closer on the mound, he has not pitched for us this year, I believe. He has pitched in 1 game total all season. He has the 3 whip, no earned runs given up. 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Batting average against is, where is it? 250. He has Tier 2 Elite Cutter and Tier 3 Specialist against left-handers. He has a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, a cutter, and a curveball? Curveball, yes. He throws a heater low, and Yamamoto chases it, 0-1. Cutter up and away is fouled off, out of play, 0-2. Hooper looking for the punch-out here. Curveball down, fouled back, 0-2. 2-seamer up and in, inside and high, 1-2. 4-seamer down and in. Chased it, strike 3. He gone. First punch out for Hooper. Blue up next. He's 0 for 2. First pitch curveball down in the way. Hit up the middle to second. Backhanded by Acosta. Throw to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Dapper. 3 for 4 with a homer. 2 singles, an RBI. He's looking to keep the game alive. Still locked in. Elite cutter up and in from Hooper. High. 1-0. 4-seamer down and away. Fouled off. 1-1. 2-seamer down. That's low. 2-1. Curve off and away. Dapper sits. Strike called on the check swing. 2-2. Cutter down and in. Can I help you, Dapper? No, you're just looking. Take your window shopping butt elsewhere. That's a dub for the Headbutts as Hooper slams the door with his second punch out of the day. A 1-2-3 9th inning for the closer. He looked good. Headbutts win 10-5, the final. As it got hairy there at the end. Roth wasn't his normal sharp self, but thankfully the offense showed up in the 8th and dominated Zumar to get the win. 10-5 the final. Headbutts finished the regular season at 12-4. Rowzers fall to 8-7. They need to win their regular season finale to get into the playoffs. Because if they finish at 8-8, they will lose the tiebreaker because of their negative run differential. Nice. RBIs today for the Rowzers. Dapper had that big home run to lead off the game. He also had 3 hits total. 2 RBIs for Stout on a double, and Rosario had an RBI triple. And then Bartlett had a suicide squeeze bunt sacrifice. Other side for us, we had RBI for Reeves on a double, which ended up being the game winner. Rocket had a 2 RBI day. He had a single and then an RBI double. Gallagher had 2-run homer and an RBI triple. He was a double shy of the cycle again for the 3rd time this season. Trejo had an RBI double. Acosta had a 2-run single, and Flex had an RBI single in there as well. And also, shout out Lando Benjamin. 3-hit day, man. That's awesome at the bottom of the lineup. He salvaged his batting average up to 250 for the season. Pretty good. But with that performance, Gallagher will win the batting title as he did not get out in this game. Reeves, unfortunately, will have his average drop from 522 to 514. But he did reach 20 RBIs on the year. Gallagher also reached an even 30. So kudos to both of them. And I believe Gallagher hit double-digit home runs. He's at 11 now, I believe. Pitching lines, Rockman only 3 innings today. 9 hits, 3 unruns, 2 strikeouts, and a homer. He falls to 0-1. Well, actually, no, he gets a no decision. They rallied, that's right. Best an inning, 3 hits, 2 unruns. Gasser Morris an inning, 1 hit. Berger 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and Zumar an inning, giving up 5 runs with 5 hits attached and 1 walk. He falls to 0-1, taking the losses. His ERA balloons to 17. Romano 6 innings, gets the quality start, but a no decision. 7 hits, 3 unruns, 7 strikeouts, and a homer. Roth 2 innings, gives up 2 runs on 4 hits and a strikeout. He will get the win though, thankfully, improving to 2-0. And Julio Hooper in his inning struck out 2. Great outing from him. Gallagher, your player of the game, no surprise there. He was a double shy of the cycle for the 3rd time this season. 3 runs driven in as well, getting to an even 30. Madman Matt and Rocket 3 for 5 day, drove in 2, 1 on a double, 1 on a single. Dapper had a 3 for 5 day, led off the game with a solo homer on the first pitch of the game. Scored twice from the top of the lineup. He also singled twice. But a win is a win as we improve to 12-4. We love to see it. All right. So that is going to conclude the regular season here for the Headbutts. We were already locked in as the number 1 seed in our bracket. We will finish at 12-4 with the 2nd best record in the league. Unfortunately, the Sirens on the other bracket will be 13-3. They will have home field advantage throughout. Who is going to get the bump? Who is going to get the drop in loyalty? Gare is cheaper than Hooper, so let's do Hooper. Max out his loyalty. Gare's loyalty drops a little bit more. Howler Benjamin. I mean, shout out Benjamin, man. He had a great day. 3 hits. Got to give it to him. Flexter Ratherswell. Ooh, tough. Ratherswell, I think, played better than Flex this year, so we'll do Flexed on this one. All right, that's it. Okay, 4 games left. Rowzers need to beat the Chucklers to get into the playoffs. Fellers are taking on the Water Bullets in a doubleheader. They're trying to lock up the division title as the Water Bullets are still within striking distance. So a win by the Fellers will eliminate the Water Bullets from playoff contention. A sweep by the Water Bullets will catapult them up into first place. So it's all or nothing and for those two. And then the Underworld and Favorites are squaring off. Favorites are mathematically out of the playoff hunt, I believe. Yeah, they can't get in even if they win. Underworld, same thing. It's the bottom 2 teams in the Jackman division, so doesn't change anything in that matchup. Let's look around the league before we sim though and finish up the playoff bracket. What do we got? Beavis Ortiz was released by the Pumas. He'll be replaced by Kerwin Arches, so good addition there for the Pumas rotation. Chance to get stimulated on Kaiser, kind of a dumb trait for a starting pitcher because there's no guarantee he makes it to the 7th inning. Pex Flex gets a chance to get bad ball hitter at tier 3. That'd be pretty cool. Randy Mann loses 2 fielding. He couldn't field anyway. Piper Villa +9 arm. Love to see that from our backup catcher. He's up to 95 arm. That makes it elite level. Chance to develop Delgado. Rod 4th to the Rowzers. He'll be replacing Brickley Bush as they're going to hire him as a mercenary. Bo Pollard will go to the Pumas, replacing Draculo as they add a reliever to the pitching lineup. All right, player development. What do we got? I mean, bad ball hitter at tier 3, but you have to try for this one. Derek Stevens has a chance to get a fork ball. Obviously, we're going to do that one., does he need the hitting ratings? Yes. Is it worth him losing his playability at first base? Probably not. I haven't even used Delgado all season, actually, so I don't think it matters. Kaiser, he doesn't need the accuracy, and Stimulated's kind of dumb on a starting pitcher, so I'm going to pass. We're not taking away Tough out. We have a chance to get a forkball on Hooper. He could... Another off-speed pitch would be great for him, actually. All right, so we'll do Hoopers, we'll do Stevens, and we'll do Flexed. So we'll start with Hooper. His percentage is higher. 1 junk to 76, 1 accuracy to 44. Rolling for a bonus 3 junk. Doesn't get it. Rolling for the forkball to be a 5th pitch. Will not get that either, unfortunately. All right, next up is going to be Flexed. 3 contact to 76. Rolling for the bonus 3. He will not get it. Rolling for tier 3 bad ball hitter. He will not get that either, unfortunately. So just the 12 loyalty, but Flex does move up to a B+. Nice to see. Last one, Derek Stevens, going for the accuracy boost, which he desperately needs. +2 accuracy to 59. Bonus 5 accuracy. He will get that. That is a +7 roll up to 64. And going for the forkball, no, not today, unfortunately. But the loyalty up +26, that's wonderful. Would have loved a 5th pitch on him, but we'll take what we get. Let's sim the rest of the regular season and see who makes it. Will it be the Fellers or the Water Bullets winning their division? Will the Rowzers make the playoffs? Let's find out. First game, Water Bullets win 4-2. Last game, Fellers win 3-1. So they will move to 8-8 and win their division. And the Chucklers will beat the Rowzers 6-2, eliminating the Chucklers from the playoffs. Or eliminating the Rowzers from the playoffs, I'm sorry. And the Underworld win a matchup against the favorites that didn't matter, other than the Underworld moving up to 4th place in that division. So, Rowzers, unfortunately, do not make the playoffs as their mercenary hiring of Rod 4 fails, and they couldn't get the job done against us. We will be the number 1 seed in the Ruler Conference. Number 2 seed will be the Fellers at 8-8. The number 3 seed will be the Chucklers at 10-6, and then the number 4 seed at 8-8 with a negative run differential will be the Pumas as they get in over the Brains and the Rowzers. Run differential for that matchup was -6, -13, and -32. Yeah. Ooh, there were really only 2 good teams in this conference, us and the Chucklers. On the other side, for the Cooperative Conference, is even more dominant. Sirens, number 1 at 13-3. They have home field advantage throughout with the best run differential at +50. Number 2 seed are the Vrooms with a losing record at 7-9, but they have a positive run differential. Make it make sense. Number 3 seed is the Soul Takers at 10-6 with a +12, and then the Rushes are number 4 seed at 10-6 with a -5 run differential. So we will be playing the Pumas next episode. All right, they will be the opponent for us in the first round of the playoffs. Do a little recap on what they look like before we jump into it, but we're going to go ahead and end it here. I'm not going to go into the start playoff screen just in case our general manager has any more roster moves he would like to make. We're going to go ahead and sim through this one real quick. We have overalls and then positions. And then we're going to do the valuation screen first. And then I'll move over to the, he also asked me to show off the chemistry of each player as well after this. So we'll just do that in reverse order when we reach the bottom. Because we have $7.8 million to spend. If there's anywhere we can improve this team, I'm sure he'll find it. But honestly, I think he's going to have a tough time actually finding somewhere to improve because our team looks pretty damn good. Not going to lie to you, folks. It's probably one of the most dominant teams I think I've ever put together in this game. Outside of my Sawteeth one. I think that beats it. And the Heaters at one point were close too, but I think the Sawteeth takes it. I mean, they went 5 for 5 in championships, so. For a reason. All right, and there's that. And let's switch over to the chemistry screen here. If there's somewhere to improve this team, he'll find it. If there isn't, well, we're going to roll with it next episode. Almost there. We're at the shortstops. At the first baseman, and then there's only like a handful of catchers. Yep. Alrighty, we're done. That is going to do it for this episode, everybody. Big win for the Headbutts in the regular season finale. We finish at 12-4. We didn't really improve our positioning. We had already won the division and already locked up number 1 seed, so we were just playing to keep the Rowzers from making the playoffs, and we did, as after we beat them 10-5, they lost their last game against the Chucklers, who were in second place in our division. They lost that game and were eliminated from the playoffs. So we did our jobs knocking out a division rival. Next episode will be the beginning of the playoffs for this first year in the Cooperative Ruler League, as our Headbutts will take on the 4th-seeded Pumas in the first round, while our division rivals, the Chucklers, will take on the Fellers, who ended up winning their division at 8-8. Tune in next episode to see how that goes, and see also if our general manager at Scootsy16 makes any additional roster moves to shore up the roster before the playoffs begin in earnest. If you made it this deep, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you're watching this over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below. That's at PracNasty over here for those curious. If you want to come over here and watch the games live before they're posted on YouTube. And also down below is the link for our general manager's channel. He'll also be a collaborator on this video. That is at Scootsy16 for those curious. He's sitting at 124 subscribers right now. Let's try and bump that up to 130, okay? Because, this is a partnership, and we work well together. And look what we built here with these Headbutts. We have actually dominated this league so far now. I will actually, before we sign off fully, let me actually check the league leaders. I almost forgot to do that. Nicholas Gallagher does win the MVP. There we go. Good old shameless number 1. Bobby Yaga, Colin Reeves slots in at number 4, and the Madman, Matt and Rocket, our 3 best hitters, make the top 10. Rocket sneaks in there at number 10. Also on the list, we see Juliet Hoover from the Spots, Gasser Morris from the Rowzers, who we saw this episode, Jonas Success on the Soul Takers, Javier Strudley on the Pumas. We will probably face him in the first game of the playoff series. Sonny Boone on the Neck Turners, Maurice Brick on the Skulls, and Kylan Floro on the Chucklers. He will be in the playoffs. Moving here to batting, Nicholas Gallagher is your Triple Crown winner. Shameless does it with a .597 batting average, 11 home runs. He was the only batter to reach 10 or more, and he had 30 RBIs. You love to see it. Reeves second in batting average. He was tied for 5th in home runs and 2nd in RBIs. And Madman Matt and Rocket slots in at 3rd in the RBI list. He also slots in 4th in batting average. Garlic Howell slots in at number 5 at a .396. And Gabriel Acosta gets on the list at 8th with a .369. Moving to on base, that's Gallagher, Reeves, and then Rocket down here at 7th. Hal at 10th, and then slugging, Gallagher number 1. He's the only batter to get above a 1,000 slugging percentage. Reeves at 946, and Rocket 704. Damn, those are all Hall of Fame level numbers. Gallagher 1797 OBS. That is, Jesus, elite. Colin Reeves 1472, and Rocket 1137 sits in 5th. Jesus. Hits, Gallagher number 1, Reeves number 2, Rocket number 3, Acosta number 5, surprisingly. Extra base hits, Reeves leads with 20. Gallagher runner-up with 19, and Rocket with 11. Slots in tied for 4th. Nobody in the strikeout department for us, thankfully. Runs scored, Colin Reeves 29, Gallagher 25, Rocket 20. I mean, what else is there to say? Stolen bases, number 3 is the Baba Yaga with 6, and Howell, Benjamin, and Gallagher tied for 4th with 5. Caught stealing, Marvin Steed led the league with 3. That was before he got on our team. He's 1 for 1 with us. Gallagher tied with him atop the list because I ran with him a lot, and Garlic Howell with 2 caught stealings as well. Pitching, nobody in the win column for us, unfortunately, but ERA, we see Sawyer Romano slots in at number 8 despite giving up 3 runs in the finale, finishing with a 1.69 ERA, very respectable numbers. Nobody in the saves category, although I believe Roth had 2, so he's technically tied here with these whole bunch of 5th place guys. Whip, nobody in the whip column, nobody in OBA, nobody in strikeouts either, unfortunately. We did not get a lot of strikeouts as a team. Strikeouts per 9, though, Noah Kaiser sneaks in the list at number 8. Number 1 in walks per 9 was Sawyer Romano with an 0.84. Kaiser makes the list at 7th at 108. And Stevens finishes 9th with a 121 walks per 9 inning. Strikeout to the walk ratio, Kaiser finishes tied for 2nd with 9. Sawyer Romano tied for 4th with 8. And Derek Stevens sneaks in at number 9 with a 633. All right, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. I'll catch you all in the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.